but we will get rolling today. And yeah, good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to another Motivational Monday. This past weekend, I did have the opportunity to play in Hoopfest. And if you've ever been there, you know it's I think it is actually the biggest 3-on-3 basketball tournament in the world. Thousands of teams, thousands of people, great atmosphere. And our team got off to an incredible start. We won our first 3 games. So we won our first, won our second, won our third. We were 3-0. We're feeling good. We're in the semifinals, which was on Sunday. And we were really just 1 win away from making it to the championship game. So we were 2 wins away from winning our whole bracket, our whole tournament. So everything was going exactly how we hoped it would. But then something changed. Late in our third game, one of my best friends, who's a fellow physical therapist, tore his calf muscle, and he couldn't continue. So luckily we have 4 players for a 3-on-3 tournament, but we had to finish with only 3 healthy players. We still won, but we had to play one of the best teams in the tournament in the semifinals with only 3 players the next day. So we fought it out, we competed, we gave everything we had, but we still came up short in that semifinal game, which moved us to the losers bracket. So we still had a chance to come back to the championship. We had to win 1 more game, and we'd get another shot at that same team in the championship game. Now, in that loser out game to make it to the championship, the game started out great. We were doing well. We jumped ahead to a 10-6 lead. First team to 20 wins. So we're halfway there. Everything's going great. We're building momentum. You could feel it change to where they're getting tired. And then it happened. Our third player tore his calf muscle as well. So now he's done. And it's just my other friend from physical therapy school, Ryan. It's just him and I, 2 players against their 3 now. And we played as hard as we possibly could. We hustled, we dove for loose balls, we made shots, but eventually math won out and 3 beats 2. And that was the end of our tournament. It was a ton of fun. We still competed. We barely lost 17-20 in the end. But as I drove home, I kept thinking about what happened. And it would have been very easy to blame bad luck. And yes, injuries are a part of sports. And sometimes bad things happen that you just simply cannot control. But I also had to be honest with myself. The 2 players who were injured were also the 2 players who hadn't really prepared leading up to Hoopfest. They hadn't trained consistently. They hadn't conditioned for the demands of playing all weekend. And when that adversity arrived, well, their bodies weren't really ready for it. And that realization led me to a lesson that I think applies to every area of life. And it's something that I was told years ago, which is you cannot be upset with the result that you didn't get from the work that you never did. So again, I'll repeat that. You can't be upset with the result you didn't get from the work that you never did. So you can't expect championship results from championship intentions. You have to earn championship results through championship preparation. So the funny thing about preparation is that nobody really notices it. Nobody claps because you woke up early. Nobody celebrates the workouts you finished 6 weeks ago. Nobody congratulates you for eating healthy on a random Tuesday in February. Preparation is invisible until performance arrives. And then suddenly, everyone sees it. Everybody's clapping for it. Everybody loves the success. And the same thing happens in health. People become frustrated because they can't hike with their family. They struggle to get off the floor. They get winded walking upstairs. They wonder why recovery is so difficult. But those moments aren't created that day. They're created from years of preparation or years of not preparing. It happens in business too. People want financial freedom. But they don't want to prepare financially. They want opportunities, but they never develop the skills. They want leadership positions, but they don't prepare themselves to lead. And then they become disappointed when the opportunity goes to someone else. Now, here's the thing. Preparation doesn't guarantee success, but it dramatically increases your chances when opportunity arrives. Because here's what I've learned. You do not rise to the occasion. You really fall to your level of preparation. Pressure simply exposes what preparation built. And that's why developing consistent discipline matters. Not because today demands it, but because someday will. You don't know when life is going to ask more of you. You don't know when your health is going to be tested, when your marriage is going to be tested, when your business is going to be tested, when your faith is going to be tested. Preparation is your insurance policy. So here's really the challenge I have for you this week. Instead of asking, what result do I want you to ask yourself, what preparation does that require to get the result? If you want energy, what preparation does that require? If you want to lose weight, what preparation does that require? If you want a stronger marriage, what preparation does that require? If you want financial freedom, what preparation does that require? Because the outcome is earned long before the moment arrives. So remember this. It's easy to want the trophy. It's much harder to love the training. But the people who consistently succeed understand something most people don't. The championship isn't won on championship weekend. It's won in all the ordinary days leading up to it. So don't be discouraged by where you are today. Instead, prepare, because tomorrow's opportunities belong to the people who prepared yesterday. All right, my friends, that's my Hoopfest Motivational Monday for you. Have a great week. Hopefully I see you in the gym. And Valerie, enjoy your kids. That's a great part of life. All right, see you guys.